Yes, good evening. SAVVA here from Football Heritage TV. A nice, chilled out watch along. Why not? Aston Villa versus Chelsea in the FA Cup replay. Chelsea under enormous pressure. Villa are going along nicely. Still in the FA Cup, still in the European Cup, the Conference League, and currently in the last Champions League place in the Premier League. So who is going to come out on top tonight? Does another defeat for Pochettino leave his job hanging in the balance? Let me know what you think. Big up to absolutely everyone that's in here. I'm sure lots of more people are going to join us as the evening goes on. Smash the like button and let's go from there. In other games tonight, there's a few games around Europe. We have got, what have we got? We've got Nottingham Forest that have kicked off right now, by the way. They're 5 minutes in. Nottingham Forest at home in their replay to Bristol City in the FA Cup. Hibernian are playing Celtic. Celtic looking to win to go back on top in the Scottish Premiership. And in the Copa del Rey, you've got Atletico Madrid versus Athletic Bilbao. Nigeria have just gone through on penalties. And in the other game, hang on 1 second. So let me just get this, make sure I get this right. Nigeria have beaten South Africa on penalties. And the Ivory Coast are about to kick off against the Republic of Congo. So it looks at the moment, for me, I'm probably going to say a Nigeria Ivory Coast final. In terms of the FA Cup games, we'll give you some team news. Nottingham Forest, someone has asked. Nottingham Forest, yes, Anthony Elanga is playing Liston Hines. Big up to you, my man. He is playing him, Gibbs White and Origi in a front three for Nottingham Forest. And if we look at the game that we're going to be watching tonight, Aston Villa at home to Chelsea, both teams have gone strong. The teams are as follows. Martinez in goal for Villa. Cash, Diego Carlos, Clement Longley and Moreno as the back four. Kamara, Luis and McGinn as the midfield with Bailey, Tielemans and Ollie Watkins leading the line. The Chelsea team is Petrovic in goal, Gusto, Disasi, Badashile and Chilwell. So a night off for Thiago Silva with Fernandes, Caicedo and Gallagher as the midfield three with Palmer, Jackson and Madueke or Madueke, however you pronounce his name, as the front three. Both teams have got some options on the bench. Nkunku, Mudryk, and Sterling and Silva all on the bench for Chelsea. Aston Villa have the likes of Diaby, Ramsey, and Pau Torres and Zaniolo. So this looks like it should be an interesting game. Let me know your thoughts. I have a feeling Villa are going to win this comfortably. I've been wrong before, but let me know. So let me know. Let me know. What you think is going to happen in tonight's game. Get your scores in. Get your scores in. Let's say hello to a few people, shall we? Big up to Ryan G. Ryan, of course, the Wolves fan of the chat. Big up to you, my man. I hope you are well. Spurs FC 2023. He said, big up, Ryan. Not even big up SAVVA, but big up, Ryan. Yeah. Big up to you there as well. Anna Dawes is here. Big up, Anna. So I'm just trying to get my chair sorted. My chair's annoying me at the moment. 1 second. Oh, come on. There we go. Anna Dawes is in the chat. Good evening to you, Anna. Good evening to Spurs FC. Good evening to Ryan G. Good evening to Mark Cook, who is in the house. Good evening to you, my friend. We have got Rinketic is in the house. Mr. SAVVA Heritage. And by the way, Nottingham Forest have just taken the lead at home to Bristol City. And the goal scorer, I will let you know as soon as I get it. But it is Nottingham Forest 1, Bristol City 0. And in my 4-team ACCA, that's good news. Let me know who's got an ACCA. Good evening to Liston Hines. Good evening, my friend. I hope you are well. I still haven't got the goal scorer yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I do get it. Anna Dawes has said Poch is on a hiding to nowhere. He made a bad move going to them. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Because if they lose tonight, surely his position becomes untenable. Mario 2012 has said, very good evening, Sava. Good evening to you. absolutely don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. Smash those buttons, all the buttons, all the buttons. Daniel Knight is in the chat as well. Big up to you, Daniel. Alf Vivek, big up to you, Alf. Yes, we did do a poll where we asked, so far 33 votes. We asked who will go through to the next round of the Cup. Villa, 85%. Chelsea, 15%. So 15% of people think that Chelsea can upset the odds here at Villa Park. Who would have thought a couple of years ago that this would be upsetting the odds? And the goal scorer for Nottingham Forest was Divock Origi. If anyone wants to know what my 4-team ACCA tonight is, it is Nottingham Forest, Celtic, Atletico Madrid, and Aston Villa. Daniel Knight has gone with Aston Villa to win 3-1. BVB David has said 2-1 to Aston Villa. They have Bundesliga talents, Diaby and Bailey. That they do, my friend. That they do. Hang on, let me just see. I think my camera's a bit too small, but bear with me 1 second. Oh, no, that's the right size that it normally is. Sorry, bear with me. I think my chair, I feel like someone sat in my chair, but I know it was me, the last person that sat in it. Anna has gone with Villa to win 3-0. Evening to Robert Wilson. He's gone 2-0. I've gone 3-1. But you just never know, do you? You never know. Ryan G has gone with 4-1. Liston has a soft spot for Alanga for some reason. Not good enough for us, of course, but I'm glad he found a home at Forest. Yeah, sometimes players just do need to find a home, don't they? Daniel Knight. Daniel, how funny was it? How many fans of Tottenham in the summer were pining after Pochettino? Pining after him. Oh, we want Poch. Yeah, crazy times. Good evening to Angus McDowell. Angus, I've got Celtic in the ACCA. They're in the ACCA, Angus. Good evening to you. Get the fraud Arteta out of my club. What's going on with the photo? What's happened? You've changed it. What's going on? But good evening to you. Amy is in the chat, as always, said, hello, the match is on ESPN+. Yes, for anyone in the UK, if you're wondering, the match is on ITV, the third terrestrial channel. I feel like Villa will put it on some way. Hope to take a work quiz again since I misread the questions. Okay, good luck with that. Good luck with taking the quiz again, Amy. Hope you do better. Stuart has said Silva's missus come out with something on social media and now he's on the bench. Coincidence. Yeah, that really was quite funny, wasn't it? Listen, he is getting old as well, by the way. Like, he shouldn't be playing this many games of football, should he, at that age? He really shouldn't. He really shouldn't. Good evening to Tom81. How you doing, bro? Said evening, Savva, all in the chat. 3-1 to Villa. He's magic, you know. Everyone wanted him back, didn't they? Everyone was, we need Poch. Poch is the only man that can possibly sort out Tottenham Hotspur. Now, 6 months later, yeah, get Poch sacked. He's rubbish. He was never that good. He's not good enough. Oh, football fans. Angus, no, why? Should I be worried about seeing the Celtic lineup? I've seen it now. I've just seen it. Why? Should I be worried? Ratish has gone with 3-1. Ratish has gone with Villa to win 3-1. Lots of Villas. Here's the first one to say Chelsea. The first person to say Chelsea is get the fraud Arteta out of my club. Has gone with a 2-1 win to Chelsea. By the way, I'm just going to quickly check something. Bear with me. Yes, I thought I had it right. Okay, bear with me 1 second. Let's change that to 0. Let's change that and then put that back there. Hopefully that now looks right. Does that look right? Yeah, there we go. Villa, Chelsea, 0-0. Ryan G says Celtic have been a bit shaky recently, haven't they? I'm looking at Celtic. By shaky, I mean they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins and a draw from their last 7, which isn't bad, is it? But hey, I don't know what constitutes as shaky form. By the way, Bristol City are about to equalise against Nottingham Forest. It looks like it is Bristol City. Nottingham Forest 1, Bristol City 1 after 14 minutes. So it looks like we've got a crazy game going on there at at the City ground. I forgot the name of their ground for a minute there. I'll let you know the goal scorer as soon as I know. Yeah, they were. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Sexy. Looks very, very sexy. That does, my man. I don't care what score as long as Chelsea lose. Yes. So here's the teams again: Martinez, Cash, Carlos, Longley, Moreno, Luis, Kamara, Tielemans, McGinn, Bailey, Ollie, Watkins. And the subs are Olsen, Wright, Torres, Chambers, Diaby, Zanioli, Ramsey. Chelsea have gone with Petrovic in goal, Gusto, Disasi, Badashile and Chilwell, Caicedo and Fernandez with Palmer, Gallagher, Madueke behind Jackson. And on the bench, they've got Samuel Smith, Gilchrist, and Kunku, Chukwuemeka, Mudryk, Sterling, Silva, Lucas Bergstrom, and Bettinelli. So it looks like we're about to kick off. So I will get this timer. Let's see if I can get the timer right. I never, ever do. Let's get this timer right. Are you ready? And we're off. I think I've got it right. There you go. We're off. So anyone else coming into the chat, let us know. The goal scorer for Bristol City was Jason Knight. Jason Knight, who signed from Derby in the summer. So it's Forest 1, Bristol City 1. But we're here today at Villa. Well, I'm not at Villa Park, but you know what I mean. Tom81 says, talking about Poch reminds me of Twitter days. Me and calling out Poch, us getting battered by Spurs fans. Yeah, Tom, I remember. You couldn't say anything bad, could you? And now it's like no one can say anything good. Oh, funny times. Here's Aston Villa. They're going down the line. John McGinn has absolutely outmuscled whoever that was. The ball's gone into the box, headed down, and hit the back of Ben Chilwell. And it's cleared by Chelsea. So a very fast start from Aston Villa. Listener said Silva. I thought that said SAVVA. I thought it said SAVVA is too old, which would have been accurate. Silva is too old. Who is the best player of all time that was class at old age? Oh, yeah. I mean, you've got to be looking at, Maldini, Baresi. I mean, Teddy Sheringham went on till quite late, didn't he? Zlatan has only just finished, hasn't he? Zlatan. Let me know in the chat. There you go. Good talking point. Who was very good at the age of 38 and above? My mate has got his whiskey ready. He knows they'll lose tonight, and he's a Chelsea fan. Well, we'll see. It's been a fast start here. Chelsea just looked to hit them on a counter-attack, but ended up giving away a free kick. I don't know. Maybe they're sticking with him. I don't know. But here's Matty Cash, the enemy of Tottenham. A great ball into Leon Bailey. Bailey's played it off to McGinn. They're in here, Villa. McGinn slows it down, pulls it back to, I think that's Luis. That's a great ball to Cash. Matty Cash dinks it to the back post, headed across and cleared away. They're asking for a offside. A really well-worked move by Aston Villa. They play some good stuff, Villa, you know. They really, really do. Gons, football and things says, I can see Chelsea getting battered. Hope you're well. I am well. I hope you are well as me being well. I hope everyone is well. Here come Villa again. This looks like it could be a long day for Chelsea. They're under the cosh. They really, really are under the cosh. 1 second. Let me just quickly send this. Create post. Join the server. So Aston Villa, it was a good ball. I just thought he could have hit it. I don't know if anyone's seen the move. I just thought he could have hit it. Here's Aston Villa again, that time just overplayed by Leon Bailey into the path of Tielemans. But it is all Aston Villa at this point. It really, really is. In the Forest game, it's still Forest 1, Bristol City 1. So that game I'll keep you up to date with. Hibernian 0, Celtic 0. Only 3 minutes gone in that game. Good evening to Dingo Yid. Hope you're well. We did. We tried to, Tom. We tried to, but everyone was so blinkered. Here comes Chelsea, though. Here's Nicholas Jackson. He plays it into Conor Gallagher. who lays it off to Chilwell, back to Jackson, back to good tackling back there from Leon Bailey, and a free kick against Nicholas Jackson on Leon Bailey. Great. Leon Bailey's having a very good year, isn't he? I'm drinking my wine and I'm a Spurs fan. Yeah, listen, supporting Spurs will do that to you. That will do it to you. Just checking out the teams in the okay. That's a strong team from Atletico Madrid. I was just checking to see what they've done. Larendeb said, Sava, answer my question, please. I'm pretty sure I literally just brought this up. I don't know. I'm not the chairman. I don't know if he's going to get sacked. I'm guessing if they take a bit of a thumping, then they're going to have to, but I don't know. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just a football fan. I don't know. Please don't shout at me. Gee, who was that? Wow, 50k viewers. Jesus Christ, it must be making a fair whack of money off that. Where are we? Perlo. Oh, Perlo. When did Villa last win the league first division? Was it in the 80s? Good ball in for Chelsea. Cole Palmer couldn't quite direct it into the path of Gallagher, but that was better from Chelsea. Let's have a look. Hang on. When did Aston Villa last win the league? You did ask Aston Villa. Aston Villa won the league in 1980, 1981. So the year before I was born. So Aston Villa haven't won the league for 42 years, which is still better than Spurs, right? We haven't won the league for, what are we coming up to? 63? 64 years? 63 years? Oh, dearie me. Yes. Yeah, he's still playing, isn't he? Isn't he like 57? I'm pretty sure he's like 57 or something. Yeah, madness. Didn't go years to Chelsea win the cup. They had a better year than us if we get top four. I think it's all about context, isn't it? I mean, look, if they win the cup and end up in the same competition as us, I mean, silverware's silverware. But, I mean, this hasn't been a good year in any way, shape or form. I can't see them beating Liverpool in the cup final anyway. So it is what it is. Yeah, he is. The Portuguese Sex League. Sorry, Portuguese Sex League? What does that mean? It's a corner kick for Chelsea here. I'll tell you what, let's find this. Japanese player in his 50s. Yes, so we have got Kazuyoshi Miura. Here we go. So he made his debut in 1986 when I was 4 years old, and he is still playing today for Liverense in Portugal. So in that time, I'm going to have a look how many games he's played. Corner kick from Chelsea, headed clear by Villa, but Chelsea win it back. It's put in, and Chelsea were offside, but should have done better. Career. I'm just having a look at his career statistics. Okay. His career statistics. How many games do you reckon this guy's played? 790 games, 218 goals from this fella. Absolutely crazy. And he is, just so you know, he is 56 years of age. He's got 240 odd goals. You've got to laugh, don't you? You do have to laugh. By the way, still Nottingham Forest 1, Bristol City 1, Hibernian 0, Celtic 0 in that game as well. Just seeing if there's any other live games that will be of note. A couple of Ivory Coast 0, the Republic of Congo 0. Club Brugge are winning 1-0 for anyone that cares. Sean's favourite player, Andreas Skov Olsen, has just scored in that game. And it looks like the Republic of Congo has just taken the lead against Ivory Coast. It is Ivory Coast 0, the Republic of Congo 1. So lots going on tonight. Let's put that in the that in there as well. So 1-0 to Congo. Villa trying to bring it forward, but Chelsea winning the free kick. Yes, he is playing for. Let's have a look. I'll show you the team. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. The team is Hart, Johnston, Welsh, Scales, Benabi, Bernardo, McGregor, O'Reilly, Maeda, Ida, Kun. Yeah, that's the team. By the way, I don't think that the Congo goal has stood for some reason. My app was showing 1-0 and now it's gone. Hang on, let's just have a look. Who's not being written off? Somebody's talking about not writing somebody off. Yeah, so lots going on, but it's still Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 0 here. Could maybe a win for Chelsea spark something in them? Are they a cup team? I don't know. Stay humble. Yeah, Sky Sports SAVVA News. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I mean, this is for nearly a year now that we've been talking about Rafinha. So I don't know. It could be true. It could be true. Yes. So here's Chelsea bringing the ball out the back. That's a good ball, is it? No, just too far over Jackson. Matty Cash plays it into Kamara. Always liked Kamara when I've watched him. Always liked him. Just goes about his job. You know what I mean? Here's Nicholas Jackson, though, into the penalty area. Pulls it back. Taking a touch by Madueke. Gallagher has put Chelsea 1-0 up. It is Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 1. A very well-worked goal. And all of us who are saying Villa are going to win to 0, it is 1-0 to Chelsea. 1-0. It was a very, very well-worked goal. And at the same time, it is Hibernian 0, Celtic 1. So Aston Villa are losing. The ball was given away, actually, by Kamara, who I said I really liked. Fernandes played it into Gallagher. Gallagher spread it wide to Jackson. Jackson ran in, pulled it back. Madueke laid it back to Gallagher, who put it in the top corner. 1-0. Very well-worked goal. Good finish from Conor Gallagher. Yeah, he just tucked it in nicely. And the Celtic goal, I can tell you, was a penalty by Adam Ida. And before that, Johnston was subbed off for Ralston. Anthony Ralston. Ralston was brought on. So it's Forest 1, Bristol City 1, Ivory Coast 0, Congo 0, Hibernian 0, Celtic 1. And Atletico Madrid, Bilbao hasn't started yet. And Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 0. So that should bring you right up to date. I absolutely didn't. I did him no favours, did I? Here's Aston Villa down the other end. Chance to make it 1-1. He's had a shot. It's not cleared. It is cleared now. Leon Bailey straight at the goalkeeper. This is a good game, end to end. Villa had the chance there to make it 1-1. They had the chance to make it 1-1. I think it was Moreno went down the line, pulled it back. It found its way to Bailey. Badashile just had 2 bites at the cherry to clear it and really didn't. Here's Villa again. Ollie Watkins is in. He's had a volley and tipped over the bar by Petrovic. This is a really good game. Great question. This is one for Angus. Angus, is Hibernian Edinburgh? I don't know. I'm not that well versed with what is where in Scotland. But great volley there from Ollie Watkins, tipped over the bar. So John McGinn's going to take the corner kick. He's played it short. Oh no, they've given it away. They've tried one of their clever corners. Chelsea are on the break. Here's Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson plays it into Gusto. Gusto's got Caicedo all on his own. And that is an awful, awful cross from Mali Gusto. Chelsea should have capitalised and been 2-0 up. Oh, dearie me. Mali Gusto done all the hard work and then messed up the cross. But Villa try some of these corners. And don't get me wrong, they've got some really good set-piece routines. But when it doesn't work like that, they've literally just given away a glowing opportunity to Chelsea to make it 2-0. So a good game here. Really good game of football. Both teams going at it end to end. Here's Kamara. As I said, I liked him. And then commentator Curse gave the ball away and Chelsea scored a goal. But there's a lot of time left in this game. Chelsea will feel they should be 2 up. Villa will feel it should be 1-1. Yeah. All right, big up to each and every one of you. Smash the like buttons. Just help my brother out. Just a small stream tonight. I'm not expecting we're going to have hundreds and hundreds of people, but please do smash that like button. Only 45 likes. Come on, that's really, really poor. Let's get that up. It's a free kick to Aston Villa, is it? Yes, it is. Free kick to Aston Villa. Caicedo going up for a challenge with Yuri Tielemans. Sorry if you can hear the dog. That was Frank. Probably letting us know that there's someone at the door or somebody has dared walk past the house. How dare they walk past his house? Here is Matty Cash. Cash plays it in to Kamara, who goes back inside to Diego Carlos. And there's a ball over the top. That's ambitious. I don't think Matty Cash going to keep that on. No, that was asking a lot of him. So it's still Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 1. So Pochettino will be very happy with this. It's been a very open game. Chilwell launches it down the line, but Aston Villa can play the ball back to Martinez. Yeah, big up Spurs forever. Yeah, great start. It's been I like games like this, end to end. Both teams want to go for it. Love that. Here is ex-Spurs player, Clement Longley. Here's John McGinn, twisting, turning. Bit of a hospital ball, though. Chelsea can break here. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez has sweeped it wide to Cole Palmer. Quite a good ball, actually. Cole Palmer has got Gallagher. He gives it... Oh, Gallagher left it for the on-running Madueke. They've won it back. Here is Cole Palmer again on that right-hand side. Lovely turn by Cole Palmer. Can he deliver the ball? He's tried twisting and turning again. Probably did a bit too much there. And a bit of the impetus has now gone from the move. And it's now back on the halfway line. But Chelsea had a good chance there. They are hitting Villa on the break. You can see the two teams' plans. And Villa need to be careful where they don't get hit on the break. And Douglas Luiz is being done for a very soft foul, but a foul nonetheless. Here is Nicholas Jackson in a really good position on the left. Nicholas Jackson, couple of step overs, dinks it to the back post, goes all the way through to Madueke, and it's knocked down into the arms of Emi Martinez. Chelsea are getting some joy here on the counter-attack. They really, really are. They really... what does everyone make of this game so far? They're really getting some joy, aren't they? Down counter-attacking. Smash the like button, people. Make sure you do. Really does help. No change in any of the other games. So still Hibernian 0, Celtic 1. Still Ivory Coast 0, Congo 0. And good diving header there from Ben Chilwell to head the ball back to his goalkeeper. They'll be happy to have Ben Chilwell fit again. Here's Aston Villa. Longley goes back into Kamara. Kamara can ping it off to Diego Carlos. Carlos goes out wide to Matty Cash. And Conor Gallagher's won the ball back. Chelsea can counter again. They've won the ball up and they're pressing. There's 4-5 Chelsea players in this attack. Only 4 Villa defenders. Here's Madueke. And he scooped his shot well wide. That was a golden opportunity there. Chelsea are winning a lot of the turnovers. Chelsea are winning and turning over very, very frequently here. They've done well, to be honest. This is much better from Chelsea Football Club. Aston Villa, not really. A good five-minute start. But after that, they've kind of gone back into their shell a little bit here. This time the ball is played forward. It's going to... They're not really getting it as far forward as Leon Bailey and Ollie Watkins. Again, nicely played by Chelsea. They're playing well here. They're playing really well, to be honest. And the ball goes back into Disasi. What Villa will probably know is that Chelsea do have a tendency to shoot themselves in the foot. At the moment, though, you've got to be fair. 19 minutes gone, and they are playing well. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Plays it into Caicedo. They're beating that press. There's Conor Gallagher out wide to Mali Gusto. Gusto with a good ball over the top. Madueke brings it down lovely. And he's going to play in Mali Gusto. Mali Gusto whips the ball in, and it's cleared by Leon Bailey. And Chelsea can come again. This has been Chelsea dominating here. And Madueke back into Badashile. Badashile to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez is really controlling things from that midfield area. Him and Gallagher are playing really well. Madueke seeing a lot of the ball as well, but just decision-making for him hasn't been the greatest so far. Long way to go. Long way to go. Madueke, at least he tries things. At least he tries to run at people. There's a cross in from Liverpool. They're 2 up. Chelsea are 2-0 up. 2-0 up. It's been coming. You can't say it's not been coming. It was a really, really good goal. Chelsea are 2-0 up at Aston Villa. And who would have predicted this? A really good cross. Villa at 6s and 7s. 6s and 7s. Nicholas Jackson with another goal. Nicholas Jackson with another goal for Chelsea. I'm just trying to see how many he's got now this season. So that's his 8th, 9th. So 8th, 9th. So he's got 9, 10. So that's his 9th goal. He's got 9 goals for the season now. But got to be doing better than that. The ball came across. He was absolutely unmarked, and he couldn't miss. Great crossing from Mali Gusto. Good header from about 8-9 yards out. And it is Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2. Chelsea are running away with this at the moment. So Chelsea 2-0 up. Forest are still 1-0 with Bristol City. Celtic are still beating Hibernian 1-0. Atletico Madrid have not kicked off. And in the other game, it is Ivory Coast 0, the Republic of Congo 0. So Chelsea have started very, very, very well. Villa, they don't look at it at all. Elliot said, yeah, Potts said, I will not get canned today. Yeah, you can sack me, but it will not be today. So Potts trying to go through in the cup. Everybody, who does the winner of this game play? Does anyone know? Who does the winner of this game play in the FA Cup? What's wrong with Villa? I don't know. They just don't look at it, do they? Yeah, great cross. That's what you want to see. They're in again. Chelsea are in again. Here is Gusto. Gusto pulls it back, and this time it's cleared. Gusto, I mean, he's had 1 brilliant cross, but 2 wasted opportunities. And Villa have given it away again. And this time, the through ball just eludes Palmer and goes into the arms of Martinez. Chelsea have been fantastic here, to be honest. Really, really good football they've played. Never a dull day, apparently, at Stamford Bridge. Video complete. Villa don't deserve top 4. Well, I mean, in the league at the moment, they do. The Chelsea could do a domestic double, couldn't they? Yes. Yeah, me too. I've got Villa. Me too. Mine's gone. Unless Villa can really sort this out. Potch in now from the Chelsea fans. Are they singing that? Are they really singing that? That's brilliant if they are. Here's Leon Bailey. That's a great ball. And if he's onside, he's taking it a bit wide. Here's Leon Bailey to the back post. Douglas Luiz heads it down. I think he made the wrong decision there. I think he could have brought the ball down, had a shot. But that's much better from Aston Villa. Has Thiago Silva's wife tweeted yet? I don't know. I've not got Twitter, so I don't know. I do not know. Uh, listen, yeah. And then the day after, it'll be a video explaining why he's the worst appointment ever. Yeah, I think they call it clickbait. Here's Matty Cash. Matty Cash has been, yeah, he's run the ball out and it's a goal kick to Chelsea. And Chelsea have been very, very good for the first 24 minutes. But as Dingo Yid says, long way to go. The winner plays Leeds. Okay, well, that would be interesting. At the Leeds Chelsea. I wonder how many arrests and fights there'll be at the ground. Do we know where it is? No, and more no. I get enough abuse on YouTube, let alone having X or Twitter or whatever it's called. No. United get Forest if they win. Okay, well, at the moment, it's still Forest 0, Bristol City 0. Just having a look. Looks like it's a very even game at the moment over there. Here's Mali Gusto, brings the ball down well, plays it to Cole Palmer. Palmer's running into trouble, is he? He's running back towards his own corner flag. And then a free kick given away. Can you imagine, Mario, can you imagine if Pochettino won the league and FA Cup in his first year as Chelsea manager? Oh, how funny that would be, wouldn't it? It would be so funny. So there's a free kick played out all the way to Ben Chilwell. Listen, I don't have any social media and my life is very nice and calm and quiet. I don't ever have my phone beeping all the time. It's lovely. I don't really do WhatsApp groups. No, I'm good without it, mate. Here's Chelsea. And again, though, here's Nicholas Jackson one-on-one with Diego Carlos. Nicholas Jackson goes wide, but runs the ball out of play. We've just seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of Nicholas Jackson there for Chelsea. It's at Stamford Bridge. So Chelsea home to Leeds. Chelsea at home to Leeds. Yeah, or Villa Park. Yes. Yeah. Got it. Thank you, Barrett. Appreciate that, man. So Aston Villa, 26 minutes gone at home, losing 2-0. Not many of us would have had that. What odds would we have got on Chelsea being 2-0 up at 20 minutes? But they are 26 minutes gone. And Villa have given the ball away again. I have put the curse on Kamara. Kamara has given it away. Here's Enzo Fernandez. He's tackled, but Chilwell can mop up. Do you know what, proud to be Geordie? I used to have all of it. Now I don't have any of it. Honestly, my wife will tell you, I just feel so much more relaxed. So when I finish here, I might get a few comments on the YouTube show afterwards, but I've not got the alerts on. So it's when I choose to look. I don't look at anything. I get into bed, watch whatever Netflix show I'm watching or box set or whatever, and I just chill, you know. It's just too many people posting photos of look at me, and it's like, oh, I don't care. Like, I don't care what you had for dinner. So, yeah, quite weird considering I'm on YouTube, right, to have that opinion. But, yeah, me too, Liston. Me too, bro. Me too. Calm down a little bit here in this game. Let's calm down a little bit. Aston Villa need to get a foothold in the game. Chelsea, I think Chelsea, one more goal kills it off for them, doesn't it? Possibly. I mean, Man City might have something to say about that. Who have Man City got in the next round? Does anyone know? Here's Ben Chilwell, though, from left back. Pings it across, and it's cut out by Diego Carlos, given to Leon Bailey. Can he have a run? He's slowed it down and gone back to Matty Cash. Who have Man City got in the FA Cup? So Spurs are out. Arsenal are out. So Liverpool, City, United are still in it, right? Newcastle are still in it. Chelsea are playing really well here. Luton away. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, Luton away. Yes, indeed. So as it stands, Forest are about to hit half-time, 1-1 at the City Ground with Bristol City. Villa will need one back if they're going to get back into this game anytime soon. But here's Chelsea with Palmer. Palmer plays it off the Villa player for a corner kick. It's a corner kick to Chelsea. And if they go 3-0 up here, there's no way back for Aston Villa. It would have to be one of the great FA Cup comebacks of all time. Anyone remember a great FA Cup comeback at White Hart Lane? Anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And there we go. Look at Liverpool have got Southampton at Anfield. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think as long as he's fit, he'll play. As long as he's fit, he'll play. But it depends how fit he is. So a corner kick for Chelsea, whipped in by Ben Chilwell. It's gone 2-3 Villa players headed it clear, and Villa can finally now get it away with Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey has been tackled brilliantly by Conor Gallagher. That was a brilliant bit of play by Conor Gallagher. Here's Madueke now running at the Aston Villa defence. Madueke plays it in and off the Villa player for another Chelsea corner. It's all happening. It's all happening. Oh, yes. 3-0 up, weren't we? Yeah, 3-0 up, Spurs were. We lost 4-3, and that wasn't even the Man City of now. No, that wasn't what I was thinking of. No, that wasn't what I was thinking of. Listen, when they play bad, I'll say it. When they're playing well, I'll say it. And they're playing well, unfortunately. There's a short corner from into Cole Palmer. Ben Chilwell goes back to Gallagher. Gallagher lays it back to Chilwell. Chilwell can have a dig from about 20 yards, and he skewed his shot just wide. And it's going to be a goal kick to Villa. And Emery will be really, really disappointed with what he's seeing here. Villa look absolutely... They look lethargic. They're passing slow. They don't look like they've got any energy. And I'll be surprised if we don't see any subs at half time. Liam, I said, SAVVA, what's the under-18s yesterday? Big future for Mikey Moore and Tyrese Hall. Yeah, listen, I mean, as long as some of these boys start getting games at some point in the future, we've always got good young players. They just never really get a go, do they? Chelsea have taken the ball off Villa quite easily again. Yes, John Macken. Yes, John Macken. Yeah. Yes, they are. I agree, Mario. Yeah, Chelsea are really happy to play the counter-attack. By the way, Atletico Madrid Atletico Madrid versus Athletic Bilbao has just kicked off in the Spanish Copa del Rey. So there's games in Scotland, there's games in the AFCON, in the FA Cup, in Spain. I'll keep you up to date. Yeah, I tell you what, that you could be right there. You could be right. You could be right, and they'll have to sort it out because this is not good from Aston Villa at all, but much better from Chelsea. And it just goes to show Chelsea have got some good players. They have got some good players, but they just can't seem to string anything together. But can they see this one out, Chelsea? It's a free kick to Aston Villa. He is, yeah, they're struggling to get him in the game here, but he is on the pitch. Only needs a chance, though. Only needs a chance. So no goals anywhere else at the moment. I'll keep you up to date as soon as anything happens. Here's a free kick from Aston Villa. It looks like it's going to be, I want to say it's Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz is going to whip this in from the left-hand side, high into the box to the back post, cleared by Badashile. And Madueke he's done brilliantly there, can bring it away. Madueke is still going. He's still going, Madueke. He's still going. That is brilliant play. That is brilliant wing play. He's still going. Has he got the last pass? He gives it to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer cuts inside. Cole Palmer unleashes a rifled shot. Martinez saves it, and Cash smashes it away. What brilliant play that was from Madueke. That's what I want to see from my wingers. That's what we want to see. He took 2-3 players on, drove down the line, kept it in. Brilliant play. Absolutely brilliant play, that. And Chelsea can come again. The ball over the top this time to Cole Palmer. He's done really well. Great first touch, that. He plays it inside for Fernandez, but it's cut out by Diego Carlos, and it is a corner kick to Chelsea. And Chelsea have bossed this first half. Really good opening from Villa, but Chelsea have since bossed this. Yeah. Cole Palmer's shot. Yeah. I mean, he was meant to save it, but, the keeper still had to. Corner kick here from Chelsea. 34 minutes gone. Chelsea could kill this off first half if they get another one. They really, really could. So corner kick whipped in by Ben Chilwell. It's fallen all the way out to Caicedo, who's mishit it. And here's Leon Bailey. Can Leon Bailey counter? Leon Bailey, again, brilliant tackle from Conor Gallagher. When people talk about what does Conor Gallagher do, the ground he covers and the tackles he makes, I really like him as a player. Great work, that. Stay humble. Look how many players he's got. He don't care, does he? Let's be brutally honest. He really doesn't care. Chelsea is one of his rivals this season, will he? Here is Moreno, I think, on the left-hand side. Yeah, he's had to check his run and go backwards. And Villa really, really struggling to get in behind here. Really struggling to get in behind. I think it's a difficult one because they know, don't they, that if they concede one more, the tie is literally over. So they don't want to really commit too much, but they do have to start committing. Mario 2012 said, does Unai Emery change tactics at half-time, or will he double down on the high press like Ange with no plan B? It's going to be interesting to see. I guess we'll only find out, Mario, in the second half. But listen, this game could all change on its head. One goal for Villa before half-time changes everything. Here they are, actually. Here's Tielemans twisting, turning, and brilliant defending there. Absolutely brilliant defending from Enzo Fernandez. And it's a corner kick. He's adamant it's a goal kick. Has he given a goal kick or... Yeah, it looks like a corner kick. Sorry, they were just showing the replay. Looks like a corner kick. Yeah, it could be. But a corner kick here to Aston Villa. It's whipped in low into Watkins, who knocks it down. But Chelsea can counter. Watkins flicked it on, but it only went as far as Malo Gusto, who can break again. Malo Gusto's done brilliantly there. So has Diego Carlos to get back at him. I'm not sure. Was that a free kick? I think he's won a free kick there. Yeah, he done brilliantly there, Malo Gusto. Done absolutely brilliantly. To be fair, Diego Carlos done really well. Chased him back for half a pitch. Then just went a bit overzealous and tripped him. And it's a free kick to Chelsea. 37 minutes gone. Diego Carlos receiving a yellow card for his troubles. I should be a commentator. I reckon everyone should phone in to like Sky or ITV. I should be a commentator. I truly believe it. That's going to be my vocation now, commentator. Chilwell plays it back just inside his own half to Badashile, to Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez, beautiful ball, sweeps out wide to Malo Gusto. And Conor Gallagher thinks he should have a foul. The ref's having none of it. So Madueke here plays it back to Malo Gusto. Calmly plays it back. Yeah, I think the problem is, I think they're very different footballers. Stay humble, aren't they? Jack Grealish is superb at what he does, which is taking the ball up the pitch, holding onto it, drawing fouls, getting the team up the pitch. Cole Palmer's a bit more of a reactive player. Listen, both very good footballers in their own right. But, Cole Palmer costs less than Brennan Johnson. Great ball that from Aston Villa. There's Ollie Watkins. He plays a beautiful ball out to Leon Bailey. Villa have got a chance here to attack, but Chelsea have got 6 bodies back. And Nico Jackson, to be fair to him, has gone all the way back to left back to tackle and get the ball out for a throw-in, and Matty Cash will take it. But that's Chelsea have been absolutely superb this half. Their game plan is working. I like him. I think when he's playing like this, I think he does a really good job. He works hard for the team. He tackles, he covers ground, he passes, he scores. I don't know what there is to not like, but lots of people seem to not like him. Plus, he covers, he can play in multiple positions, homegrown. In Europe next year, he's going to have a lot of games to play in Europe. A lot of games to play with Europe next season, hopefully for Spurs. So for me, I take him all day long. I think too many people reading into too much that Chelsea aren't that great at the moment, but I really do think he's a good player. I do think he's a good footballer. There's the ball into Ollie Watkins. He's trying to get a corner. He gets a throw-in instead. And Aston Villa have got a throw-in. Listen, I think why does it have to be either or? Both. Both very different types of players. Again, for me, I'd take both. Aston Villa, 5 minutes in this half to get something back. Ollie Watkins flicks it on. Tielemans flicks it on again, but Badashile, unchallenged, heads it out. And Chelsea can bring the ball away again. No, they can't. Conor Gallagher's fouled. And it's a free kick to Chelsea, and the pressure is off them. It's been a very good half for them and a very bad half of Aston Villa. So, Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2. All the other games are exactly the same scoreline as before. Here's Nicholas Jackson. Good ball out to Madueke. Madueke now can cut in, or does he go out wide? He's gone out wide. No, he's cut in. Gone to Malagusto, who then goes out wide to Palmer. It feels like all the wide players are kind of congregated on this right-hand side for Chelsea every single time they attack. Both Palmer and Madueke out there. It's almost like they're not playing anyone on the left other than Ben Chilwell. Enzo Fernandez plays it back to Badashile. Back into Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Lovely pass into Conor Gallagher. He goes all the way back to Caicedo. Chelsea just taking some sting out of the game here. Conor Gallagher again involved. Phil Foden, for me, is the best English player other than Jude Bellingham. Phil Foden. I mean, I love James Maddison, but Foden, for me, is different gravy and only 23. He could go on to be the most decorated British player of all time if he keeps going like this. Here's Aston Villa. Chelsea feel that they should have had a free kick. They didn't get it. Here's Matty Cash. Plays it down the line to Tielemans. I think Villa need to get another wide player on here. I think they've got too many centre mids, and a free kick given away by Ben Chilwell. Free kick given away by Ben Chilwell for the foul on Leon Bailey. And it's a foul right on the halfway line. So Villa 0, Chelsea 2. Matty Cash plays it back into Diego Carlos. Nah. Gaza was different. Here's Aston Villa with Moreno into Douglas Luiz. They've all been very quiet here. Back into Tielemans. Tielemans plays a through ball to nobody, and Malagusto can bring the ball away. Listen, very different players, Foden and Gaza, but Gaza is just Gaza. But Foden, for me, is exceptional, an exceptional talent. There's a reason why Pep has kept him all these years and didn't let him go on loan. And there's another foul by Aston Villa, and I think that might be a yellow card. So you're going to get his card out there, the ref. Come on, guys, smash the like button as well. Only 71 likes, people. Let's smash that like button, shall we? Come on, let's be fair. It's going to be a show where we get no super chats, no membership. So at least smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's see if we can get a couple more subscribers. So I don't expect money, but a like or a subscribe is very easy to do and free. And a free kick again against Aston Villa. Everything Aston Villa are doing is not working. It really, really isn't working. Yeah, Saka's not even fit to lace Gazza's boots. Oh, man. Yeah, you can hate him all you want, Angus. You would lose your mind if you ever saw him play live. He was... Anyone of age knows that Gazza. Tell me, everyone, how good was Gazza? Yeah. He was just superb. He was, oh God, I loved watching Paul Gascoigne. Just absolutely brilliant. And we rave about players now that aren't even a tenth as good as Gazza was. Oh, look, I said we wouldn't get any memberships, and then Mario very kindly gifted a channel membership to someone. Thank you so much, Mario. I'm going to find out who that was gifted to. That was gifted to Liston. Liston Hines was gifted a channel membership by Mario 2012. Big up, Mario. Thank you very much. I know when I do these shows, I don't expect to get many super chats or memberships, but that is very kind of you. So thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. There is 2 minutes of injury time here. 2 minutes of injury time. Thank you, Mario. I really do appreciate it, mate. Oh, Angus, please stop. Listen, this guy you would lose your mind if you watched him play. You rave about people like Odegaard and Saka. Imagine if you saw Gazza. Mad. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Big up to everyone inside the chat. So it looks like Chelsea have got a minute to hold on to go in 2-0 up. Here's Ollie Watkins, though, with a last gasp opportunity. He's laid it into John McGinn. John McGinn has fired it towards goal, and the keeper has tipped it over the bar. It was a good chance. Angus, stop. This is where you get silly, Angus. Paul Gascoigne was magical. Like, you lose your mind at players like Bukayo Saka. Yeah? Imagine what you'd do. Gazza is... you don't know football. You can't know it. Here's a corner kick to Villa. This is going to be the last action of the first half. The corner is whipped in, headed out. This is the chance to have a shot from Moreno, and he's fluffed his lines, and the ball's gone high and wide, and we are 2 minutes up. The referee, I think, is going to blow the whistle for half-time. Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 0. There is the half-time whistle. Let me just see if I can sort this out. 1 second. I always get this wrong. There we go. 0, and that should be to 40. Oh, God, no. This should be to 45. And Aston Villa should definitely not be on 3. They should be on 0. And there we go. Boom. There we go. So, half-time. Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2, and thoroughly deserved. You have to call it thoroughly deserved. Oh, hang on, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, thoroughly deserved for Chelsea there. I don't think anyone would be able to say that Villa deserved. And yes, I agree with that. It's the worst I've seen Villa play this season as well. There's always a second half, but at the moment, it is 2-0. Let's go to some of the comments in the chat. Say Humble said, in 20 years' time, only Arsenal fans will only remember Saka. Everyone else remembers Gazza. Yeah, don't worry. We all know what Angus is like. Liston saying it's the second time you've been gifted a channel membership. I'm one lucky mid-40s man. Thanks a lot. Big up to you, Liston. Always loyal, always in here. So big up to you. Ryan said you'd be creaming, Angus, if Gaz was playing at Arsenal. Oh, God, yeah. It's where it's just where football fans get silly. If people can't acknowledge, that Gaza was world class, like, he was ridiculous. He was ridiculously good. I've seen better players at Rangers than him. You've never seen a better player at Rangers than Paul Gascoigne. No, you haven't. Name one. Name one. This should be fun, people. Angus, you're showing your age again. Right. Come on. Players who have played for Rangers that are better than Paul Gascoigne. Go. Come on, Angus. Go. Let us know. Spurs Forever said that Petrovic is a decent keeper. Yeah, I actually think he's done well. I think he's done well. Cy Dancer said, just show his goal against Scotland in Euro 96. I can't even believe, Cy, that there are people doubting Paul. Oh, my brain hurts. You know when your brain hurts? My brain hurts. My brain hurts. He's definitely not the best player I've ever seen, but it was magic. Yeah, listen, I've seen better, but not many. He was absolutely brilliant. Liston has said, I saw Gaza live in the 90s World Cup. Kids of today would make poo-poo and pants of excitement if they saw him today. Absolutely. James, this is good. I've got a joke. Which team loves ice cream? Aston Vanilla. Wow. We've hit some new lows. What a joke that is. Big up, James. Just special. I need to get him on the wall. I need to get Gaza on the wall, don't I? I really need to get him on the wall. Ryan G said, whether you hate a player or not, Angus, sometimes you have to respect how good players are. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, first of all, they played in different positions. Second of all, I mean, Gaza was rated as one of the best players in the world. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Daniel, you have made it in time. Yeah, Angus is telling us all how Gaza, he wouldn't have wanted Gaza. He wasn't that great. And, you know, he's seen many players at Rangers better than Paul Gascoigne. Oh, my days. This is brilliant. Gaza was at Rangers. He was indeed. Ren is saying, oh, Angus. I love it. Angus, stop it and don't. Angus, this is the Angus hour. Rod Wallace, the Rangers legend. Go on, Super Rodney Wallace. Loud Drop is the only one I can think of off the top of my head. I agree. Loud Drop's the only one I can think of that I would put in that conversation as well. Just madness. Oh, imagine having a bright load. Oh my God. Wow. And that was a really bad joke, wasn't it? You think Gaza used to play drunk and win man of the match? That's how good he was. Absolutely madness. Daniel Harris said, your love interest aside, Gaza or Ginola, you can only pick one to play for Spurs today at their peak. Oh, man. Why would you do that to me, Daniel? Oh, this is two of my favourite players of all time. I'll have Gaza in centre mid and Ginola out wide. I'm picking both. I'm pleading the fifth. I'm picking both. Oh, man. Absolutely. I'm waiting for one. I'm waiting for you to give us a Rangers player that was better than Paul Gascoigne. I'm still waiting. Oh, my cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt. That was funny. That was really, really funny. Big up to everyone in the chat. Yeah, he loves it. He knows what he's doing. He loves it. He knows it's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of fun. And I'm waiting for some ice cream to be delivered. I'm waiting for some ice cream. Just thought I'd share that with everyone. I still, has Angus put any names in, by the way? Come on, Angus. Come on. Which Rangers player was better than Paul Gascoigne that you've seen? I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Oh God. My cheek, my jaw hurts. By the way, in this game, it's half time. Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2. Stewie's come to join us as well. So we've got Stewie here, going to get some ice cream. I'll tell you what, the Loudrop brothers were insane. Daniel, can you imagine if the Loudrop brothers were playing now And again, it's as people keep saying, it's like all these players were generational, world class. Imagine people now saw the Laudrup brothers playing, both absolutely brilliant. All right, Savage, you put some Gaza and Ginola art. Well, look, there's Ginola. There he is, right there. Look, he's always on view. Him and Messi are the two on view, aren't they? Look. And then over my head, you've got Haaland and Teddy Sheringham. And to the left, you've got Kane, Pele, and Ronaldinho. Probably none of them would get into Rangers in their peak, according to Angus. Big up Ren, who said I had some Macca's nuggets yesterday. McDonald's do nuggets like no one else, don't they? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the ice cream. I'm not even sure when it's coming. Hang on. Let's just see if we've got an update. You're just going to hate me. Question: if you had a chance to be a superhero, who would you be? I'd be YouTube man. I'd just pop up into every YouTube channel and with my power shut them down if I don't like what they're saying. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we are, mate. We have to, because you say such silly things, Angus. We love you to bits, but you just say such silly things. Angus has posters of Alfredo Morelos. Isn't Angus a Celtic fan? Oh, hang on, we've got some food. He's coming. He's coming. It's going to be here by 9:15. This is wonderful news. There we go. Wonderful news. Yes, so still Nottingham Forest 0, Bristol City 1. Forest 1, Bristol City 1. Ivory Coast 0-0 half-time with Congo. Villa 0, Chelsea 2. Hibernian half-time are 0-1 to Celtic. And 24 minutes gone, Atletico Madrid 0, Athletic Bilbao 0. That's it. They were that good. Yeah, absolutely. Get the classic Vinnie Jones Gaza photo. What were the old? Yeah. We could do. Best player I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, he is the best player I've ever seen, hands down. No one's ever come close for me. But yes, not a bad team. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think we'd be very good in defence. I'd go with a front three of Haaland, Sheringham, and Kane, with Ginola on one wing, Ronaldinho on the other. Messi and Pele can play centre mid. There you go. They'd never give the ball away. There we go. In Spain, there has been a goal. It's Atletico Madrid 0, Athletic Bilbao 1, and the goal scorer is Alex Berenguer, if I'm saying his name correct. So 1-0 down at home, and Atletico Madrid don't lose at home. So this will be interesting. I loved Brian Laudrup. Yeah, I loved him. Yes, I could just focus right in on David Ginola. What a man, what a guy. What a guy. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, YouTube man. Yeah, I don't know. I just, off the top of my head, I don't know. Amy thinks Villa will come out with energy. They need to. They need to do something here, don't they? Because they've not been good this first half. Some call him SAVVA. We call him Context Man. If ever someone in need of Context Man will fly in and save the day. Yeah, with a dose of consistency. I wish I could take some context with me when I go on the football terrace with those thousands of people in the chat who just, oh my God, it's really hard work. No, there was no goal in the end. Manny has said, of course, he's a Celtic fan. That's why he hates Gaza. Gaza plays for ages. So emotional. Yeah, very emotional. Rory Jennings, Mr. Hindsight, man. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Listen, now, yeah, we're going into the realms of the sublime, aren't we? But rumour has it, Potato Stew, that George Best was not quite as good as Bukayo Saka. Just what I'm hearing. Exactly, Ryan. Yeah, exactly. If we don't lose the ball, we don't need to worry about a goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, look, they were very different players, weren't they? But I mean, I mean, Ronaldinho was just the most skillful player I've ever seen, I think, I would say. The most skillful player I've ever seen. He was a delight to watch. And him and Messi in the same team should have been illegal. Do you agree? I think it should have been illegal to have those two in the same team. Yes, I know who Jimmy Johnston is. Yeah, didn't he play like hundreds and hundreds of games for Celtic, if I'm not wrong? If I'm not wrong, hang on, let me double check. Jimmy Johnston. I'm pretty sure I know that name. I might be making that up. 1 second. Jimmy Johnston. Oh, probably help if I spelt a few words correctly, wouldn't it? Yeah, Jimmy Johnston, Scottish footballer. Hang on. 1 second. Why is that not working? Where are we? Yeah, Jimmy Johnston, Scottish footballer. Right. IMBD.com. Who did he play for? Yeah, I can't really. Jimmy Johnston, Scottish footballer. Yeah, I knew the name. But I don't know what that's got to do with anything. But yes, I know the name. Big up, Angus. Thank you for taking everything so well. Good banters that you bring here. You bring good banters. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. That's always how I sum it up. Ronaldinho, the most skillful player. Messi's the best player I've ever seen. Those two together was just absolutely crazy. Garincha. Look at some of the names being floated about. Foxy, have you not been watching? Yeah, they fully deserved it as well, mate. They fully deserved it. Graham 30 has said, is there any more chance of Johnston becoming the new Bale or Hill becoming the new Messi? Neither. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bukayo Saka was the next level. Yeah, to George Best and Ronaldinho. Yeah, absolutely. Perchy is absolutely fine, by the way. Perchy's just off of YouTube and the internet. He's just concentrating on other things that matter more. Fair play to him. I think when you've done YouTube for a while, some people want to get their life back. Yeah. I'm Scottish, SAVVA. I love banter. I know, but if only you understood football as well. It would be much better to have banter with you if you didn't think players like Gascoigne were bad, wouldn't it? Oh, wow. We're back with another joke. Where's the best place in America to shop for a football kit? New Jersey. Oh, wow. What's happening in here tonight? What is happening, people? Smash those likes. You might as well. Unless anyone wants to become a member or subscribe or anything like that. Tonight we could hit 13.1k if another 5 people want to smash the button and subscribe. That would be amazing. But yes, some very bad jokes. George Best, if given me the choice of going out and beating 4 men and smashing a goal from 30 yards for Liverpool or going to bed with Miss World, it would be a difficult choice. Luckily, I had both. Yeah. Listen, what a legend. What a player. That's when world-class players were world-class. Yes. Yeah, Atuba and Mabazela. God, let's get them back. Yeah, James Flower bringing the jokes. Listen, we're back. Listen, we're not going to have a joke session. I'm not reading that out. We're not going to get into a joke session. We're back out. It's Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2. They're back out onto the pitch. I will see if I can get the timer on time. I always get this wrong somehow, don't I? Athletic Bilbao winning with only 30% possession. So they've hit, looks like they've hit Atletico Madrid with a bit of a sucker punch. But it's Atletico Madrid 0, Bilbao 1, Hibernian 0, Celtic 1, Villa 0, Chelsea 2, Ivory Coast 0, Congo 0, Forest 1, Bristol City 1. And in the Forest-Bristol City game, there is half an hour to go. So at the moment, that game is heading towards extra time. I don't think there's been any substitutions from either side. I'll let you know. I'm surprised if Villa haven't. I'm guessing they would have got the hairdryer treatment, but let's see if it's going to make any difference. And we are off. We are off. We just did this, didn't we? We just talked about Perchy. He's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. No, we don't want him and Bergveld. Surely we don't want to just keep buying 18-year-old kids. Not for me. Oh wow, I can't even. I just can't even. I just can't. Right. Here we go. Here is Moises Caicedo into Gusto. Gusto into Madueke, who tries to skip away from Moreno. He stopped thinking the ref would get a free kick, and the ref didn't. Here's Ollie Watkins. No, the ball didn't quite get through to him. Fabrizio Romano has announced while he's playing, he said Enzo Fernandez agent, rumours about Enzo planning to leave Chelsea are not true. Enzo has no interest of leaving. The leaders were very, very clear with this project. When the pieces of team fit together, Chelsea will move forward. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Honestly, Angus loves some really. Oh, oh wow! Hang on, what is going on? Can we let's get back to the football. What is going on with these jokes? Here is Badashile. Sorry, Disassi with the ball down the line, and that's high and wide. Keep smashing the like button, people. Keep smashing the subscribe button as well. That would be much appreciated. And still no other goals in the other games. Not many goals flying around tonight. And there's Enzo Fernandez getting back and putting the ball out of play for a throw-in to Aston Villa. Aston Villa will need an early goal if they're going to come back into this. It's a long way back from 2-0. It's a long way back. I mean, Angus, he has played on the wing for like 8 or 9 seasons for Spurs, to be honest. And he probably will again and leave Richarlison up top. So, hey. What is with these jokes? What is with these bad jokes? Anyway, here's Diego Carlos. He pings a ball over the top. I think Ben Chilwell's going to get there first. Ben Chilwell does get there. Aston Villa is in Birmingham. Aston Villa is in the Midlands in Birmingham. I'm not watching the Forest game. I've just got the scores come up. So Aston Villa have got the ball across the back line. Diego Carlos. Villa, it feels like Villa don't really care. There's a good ball by Kamara down the line to Cash. Cash does very well to take on Chilwell. Keeps it in. Tielemans back to Cash. And Cash, that sums up their day. Cash, simple ball to control. And the ball goes over his foot and out for a Chelsea throw-in. So 49 minutes gone. It's still Villa 0, Chelsea 2 at the moment. Chelsea going into the next round of the FA Cup. Caicedo knocks it forward to Nicholas Jackson, but it's headed clear. Caicedo wins it back again. Kamara wins it, gives it to Cash. Diego Carlos can calm things down. Here's John McGinn. Lays it off into the path of Clement Longley. Clement Longley with a ball over the top, but Petrovic comes right to the edge of his box and claims that ball. Villa look really void of ideas here. Really, really void of ideas. Here's Disassi to Maligusto. And Disassi plays it down the line and out for a throw-in to Aston Villa. Still, Forest 1, Bristol City 1. Forest have... Forest have 24 minutes to find a winner if they're going to go through. Same for Bristol City. Here's Moreno. Moreno plays it down the lines. John McGinn. John McGinn is tackled really well by Disasi there. Disasi and Badashila have played really well at the back, to be honest. Here's Madueke. He's played really well on the wing. He's driving forward. He's driving forward. He's going to slip in Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez cuts back inside, plays a ball through to Cole Palmer. Can he keep it in? Cole Palmer keeps the ball in. He's one-on-one with Moreno. Pulls it back to Gallagher, back to Palmer. Has the shot, but it's blocked. Ball goes back out to Maligusto. And Chelsea again on the break look very, very dangerous. Yeah, I at the moment, I'm just doing a few bits by myself, I'm afraid. I'm just doing a few things by myself. I'm not sure people really want to come on and watch Chelsea versus Villa anyway. It's just a nice, easy stream. Great ball, that. Little back heel from Nicholas Jackson. Ben Chilwell plays it into Fernandez. Fernandez can have a shot, and he's tackled, and the ref said that's a foul by Yuri Tielemans, who looks shocked. Chelsea playing some good stuff. This is the best I've seen Chelsea play all season, if I'm brutally honest. I don't think it's a free kick at all. I don't think it's a free kick. I feel like he's air kicked that, but hey, who am I? Yeah, a lot of people said, like, you know, I will get back to a stage where I have guests on. Just at the moment, I just want a bit of time to myself. When you get guests, you have to constantly be WhatsApping people, getting their availability, thumbnails done. The problem is as well, when you get people on your channel, you then have to go on their channel. And then all of a sudden, it ends up constantly being live, and I don't want to constantly be live, so that's the reason for it. So a free kick here. Enzo Fernandez looks like he's quite far out. Be good to get the ball up and over from there. About I don't know, what, 27, 28 yards maybe. Enzo Fernandez, Ben Chilwell over it as well. Enzo Fernandez scoops it up, over. That is a fantastic, fantastic free kick. And it is Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 3. No one saw this coming. It is 3-0 to Chelsea. That is a wonderful, wonderful free kick from maybe 30 yards out, 28 yards out, something like that. That is a wonderful, wonderful executed goal. And it is Villa 0, Chelsea 3. And Aston Villa are sinking without a trace here. The cup specialist, Unai Emery, looks like he's heading out. You don't save that. It was absolutely brilliant. Just looking at it again, over the wall, over the keeper, top corner, 3-0. Wonderful free kick. Great, great technical ability, that. And the Aston Villa fans look shell-shocked. I mean, how many people had Villa in their ACCA today? So Chelsea 3-0 up away at Villa Park. This has got to be their best performance of the season by a long shot, hasn't it? Still only 54 minutes. 54 minutes on the clock. Aston Villa, I mean, if they're going to come back. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, completely agree. Completely agree. Yeah, the video from Rory Jennings. So here's Aston Villa. I mean, they could either crumble and fade away now, or they can put up a fight and come back into this. We're about to find out the answer to it, aren't we? There's a long ball played by Diego Carlos, and a free kick given to Aston Villa for the foul by Ben Chilwell, just near the halfway line. So Poch looks like he's into the 5th round of the Cup. He's in the final of the League Cup. Not going well in the league, but it is certainly going well for them in the Cups. God, I love seeing a good free kick, don't you? Like, I feel like people used to score free kicks a lot more back in the day. I mean, he's a very technically gifted player, Enzo Fernandez. I like Enzo Fernandez. I think that once everything settles down, I think he'll be very good. But it's very difficult. He's getting a lot of criticism, and Chelsea as a whole aren't playing well. But here's Tielemans. Tielemans plays a good ball through to Kamara. He sweeps it out wide to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey now. Chelsea have got 7 bodies back, but the ball's played through to Kamara, and he just can't get there. And the ball goes into the arms of Petrovic. Yeah, Aston Villa for me need to do something here. I think they need to change it up. I just feel back in the day, everyone didn't try and walk it in all the time. Like people, loads more crosses and headers and loads more volleys and shots from 20 yards and free kicks. So here is another free kick to Aston Villa. So Aston Villa, they're going to have to score very soon if they've got any chance here. But at the moment, Chelsea look like they're going to score when they go forward. So this could be anything. Emery is looking forlorn, would be the word I would use, forlorn. As I will be if my ice cream doesn't turn up anytime soon. Yeah, ice cream. I love ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. Yeah, everyone trying to play that sort of football. The Chelsea fans going mad. Surely none of them thought they'd be 3 up on the hour, did they? A bad evening for Emery, yeah. A bad evening. Great free kick. Yeah, great free kick. Apparently Angus probably wouldn't have had Roberto Carlos in the Arsenal or Celtic team. Just saying. It reminds you of Alan Partridge. I love Alan Partridge. What a great show Alan Partridge is. Here's a free kick for Aston Villa. Sometimes I forget we're talking football. Cash runs under it. John McGinn floats it in. It's gone all the way through. Diego Carlos won the header, but floats it wide. Chocolate chip, yes. Mint chocolate chip. Mint should never be in food. Not in chocolate. Never. Not for me. I hate, no. But chocolate chip, yes. Yeah, Liston, yes. And then they let in 3 to Newcastle. They've let in 3 tonight. Oh God, why am I being? Oh God, I'm being hacked not hacked, but on LinkedIn. What's going on here? What's this? Oh, report or block? Let's block that. Yeah, what's that? Jesus, what's that about? Yeah. Well, they don't have a false position. No one has a false position. They're there on merit. They've won the games. Corner kick from Chelsea. Ben Chilwell to the back post. Sorry, to the penalty area, but it's cleared by Villa. Only as far as Caicedo to Gusto. Gusto to Madueke, who went down a bit too easy there for my liking. Nottingham Forest still 15 minutes to go in their game at home to Bristol City, and it's still 1-1 in that game. Here's Douglas Luiz, and it's a free kick given away by Cole Palmer. Aston Villa 0, Chelsea v. Chelsea fans will be frustrated. Like, you'll be looking at this and thinking, how do they not do this more? Here's a good ball into Madueke. He's too many bodies around him there, and now Villa can come forward. Villa need a goal very soon if they're going to have any hopes of coming back into this. That's a good ball by John McGinn down the line to Douglas Luiz, and it's a throw-in to Chelsea. Really good defending from Mali Gusto. I don't know what that is. What is a peppermint pate? I think we've had this before. I don't know what that is. And it's a free kick to Aston Villa just inside their own half. Yeah, look, I don't know, to be honest, proud to be a Geordie. I mean, if you're a manager, I mean, is he just not motivating them? Are the players only up for this because it's a cut? I don't know. But if you saw your team play like this, you'd be asking how you're 11th in the table, because they look very good tonight. They look calm at the back. They look composed in midfield. They look good going forward. I think the goalkeeper's done well. But, hey, you know, here's Petrovic. Plays it out wide to, I want to say that's Badashile. Goes into Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher can turn and drive, but he goes out wide. Good ball. I think he's played well again, Conor Gallagher. I think he's a good player. There's the ball over the top. Diego Carlos should get there, and he does, but it puts it out for a throw-in deep into the Villa half for Chelsea, and Villa are not getting back into this as it stands. A good point. I think they've looked really good at the back, and he's not played. Be interesting because who have they got at the weekend? Who have Chelsea got this weekend? Does anyone know? Let's have a look who Chelsea have got this weekend. Chelsea are playing Crystal Palace away. So it'll be interesting to see if Thiago Silva comes straight back in. Yeah, the game's kind of gone into a bit of a lull at the moment. I'd be expecting Villa to be making some subs, launching some attacks, something, unless they're kind of resigned to the fact that this game has gone. But they haven't really got anything going here. Here's the ball with Alex Moreno on the left wing. Moreno can have a run. Cuts inside to McGinn. They've really struggled here. Chelsea just look fitter, sharper, hungrier. That wasn't a foul for me by Caicedo. That wasn't a foul, surely. Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting. So Palace versus Chelsea, two managers under fire in the next game. So it's going to be very, very interesting. By the way, Hibernian have equalised against Celtic. It's Hibernian 1, Celtic 1 in the Scottish Premiership. Celtic were winning 1-0. It's now 1-1. I'll give you the goal scorer as soon as I get it for anyone who follows Scottish football. It was Dylan Levitt. Dylan Levitt, the former Dundee, played for Charlton, was in the Man United under-23s. He has just got his first goal of the season. So it's Hibernian 1, Celtic 1. And as things stand, that will put Celtic top of the table by 1 point, but Rangers would have a game in hand. Nottingham Forest v Bristol City is 10 minutes to go. Here is a chance for Ollie Watkins. He's gone wide. He's crowded out. Chelsea have crowded out the forwards really well there. Here's Leon Bailey. Plays it into John McGinn. McGinn wriggles through. Has a shot just wide. Just wide. He's asking for the free kick. John McGinn is not happy at all about something. Let's see what it was. What was he not happy about? Oh, he's saying that he was taken by Caicedo. Let's have a look. I mean, he clattered him. To be fair, he's clattered him. And if you're going to give the Enzo Fernandez free kick, I think you've got to give that. But hey, that's football. And Where are we? Yes, Angus, you lot of West Ham should win that. They're not in good form. But you never know with West Ham what West Ham's going to turn up. But you should win it. I agree. Potter probably would be a good choice for Crystal Palace. God, imagine how much he's still getting paid. Football management is brilliant, isn't it? It's the only job, I think, where you can get paid that much to be sacked. Like, it's just absolutely madness. Here goes Matty Cash. Chelsea have got such a good back line today, though, that I can see the line across. The back four, they're all in tandem. The three in front of them are shielding well. And the ball's back. Aston Villa, by the way, Ivory Coast look like they've taken the lead against the Republic of Congo. Ivory Coast 1, the Republic of Congo 0. 1-0. Oh, yeah, what is it? What flavour? Oh, that'll do. I don't mind a bit of cookie dough. Thank you. Lovely. That's all they had left. Bit of cookie dough. If anyone doesn't like me eating my ice cream, never mind. So, Sebastian Haller with the goal for Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast 1. The Republic of Congo 0. At the moment, it looks like we are going to have a Nigeria-Ivory Coast final. Nigeria over Ivory Coast final. Sebastian Haller with a goal. And that is Sebastian Haller's first goal, if I'm right, in this tournament. If I'm right, it's his first goal in the tournament, and he's overcome some really tough times. So I'm very happy for him. Aston Villa now can break with John McGinn. I just loved you. I love, when you can see the bits of cookie, I just love it. Anyone else? Is that for anyone else? I love it. Cookie dough is amazing. And they got some chocolate chips in there as well, which Angus likes. Conor Gallagher into Gusto. Back to Gallagher. Back to Disasi. He goes back to the goalkeeper. And I think Chelsea are going to see this out. Unless we have a late flurry. Villa, they haven't made any, they've not done anything. Diaby's not come on, or Zaniolo, or they've not tried anything here. Yeah, let's just have a little bit of cookie dough just to. Here's Kamara. Good ball there through to Tielemans. Tielemans, a really bad pass. A really, really bad pass. And Chelsea can bring it out. Yeah, it's because I don't support either team, so I can just be honest. You don't have to be here, mate. You really don't have to be here. It's just a laugh. If you don't have to be here, it's absolutely fine. Is anyone else offended by me having a bit of ice cream? Caicedo caught this time. Villa could break here. Kamara plays it in. Villa, for the first time, have got a 4-on-4. Here's Leon Bailey. He cuts on the outside. They've held him up well. He's done brilliantly there. Back to Tielemans. Tielemans tries to get the crossover. Can't. Gets it back to Bailey. Goes out to Kamara. Back to Douglas Luiz. They've kind of lost a bit of momentum. And Ben Chilwell cuts it out. Yeah, I never understand why would anyone be offended at me having a little bit of ice cream. It's very, very weird. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's better from Villa. I thought he had to score. Matty Cash pulled the ball back. And you're thinking, just tap it in. And he couldn't. There was great defending from Disasi in the end. Great ball from Matty Cash. John McGinn was coming in, but Disasi got his leg out. Right, Laren Deb, one more. I'll just block you. It's silly now. It's silly now. One more, you're gone. One more, you're gone. Corner kick for Aston Villa. If they get a goal back, who knows? Corner kick, swept in, and Petrovic claims the ball with ease. And Chelsea now have 20 minutes. Right, okay, Laren Deb, you were warned. You were warned. See you later, mate. Yeah, you were warned. I'm not doing sillies. John McGinn and Tielemans are going off. And Diaby and Jacob Ramsey have come on. Yes, I'm going to do Aston Villa, Man United. Obviously, I'm going to do two on Saturday. I'm going to do Man City versus. No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm going to do Tottenham versus Brighton, and then on the Sunday, I'm going to do the Man United Aston Villa game because I think that would be really good. Aston Villa just starting to have a bit more of the ball, but not really finding it easy to create. But here's Ollie Watkins. Chelsea have got bodies back. He's done really well there. He's done really well. He's still jinking through. But he's tried to take on too many men there, and Chelsea can clear it. So Aston Villa now just starting to have a little bit more of the ball, but not really creating anything. They're getting into good spaces and then overplaying it. Brilliantly defended again by Chelsea. And Chelsea are prepared now to not really attack. They are clearing the ball to nobody and just saying to Villa, break us down. And Villa can't. There's the ball down the line to Moreno. Moreno slips it into Kamara. Great tackle by Disasi. It's dinked across. It's cleared. Diaby on the volley, and it's gone wide. He's sliced at that. Villa it's too little too late. They've now upped the tempo, but it's all too little too late. You know when you get that little bit of cookie dough on your... Oh, I love it. I'll be honest, I think Disasi has played really well today. Chelsea are about to bring on Raheem Sterling. So Raheem Sterling is going to come on for Madueke. We're 2 likes away, by the way, from 100 likes. Come on, smash that button, people. 2 likes from 100 likes. And if anyone would like to subscribe, please do. Let's see where we are for subscribers. Come on, you type people. Just a couple of people to subscribe would be lovely. The link is in the chat. We can nearly get to 13.1k. Sessis Gammy Hammy. Yeah, to be fair, I thought it was going to be 3-0 to Villa, but Chelsea have done really, really well. They've done really well in this game. You can't take it away from them. That is a good brag. That is a good brag. Diaby plays the ball out wide to Cash. Cash plays a great ball into Bailey. Bailey to Diaby. Diaby twisting, turning, gives it to Cash. Cash dinks it to the far post. Headed across. Oh, and it's just not going to go in for Aston Villa, is it, today? It's just not going to go in. Villa have looked much more lively much more lively in this last 5 minutes or so. And you just ask yourself, why leave it so late? Why suddenly the urgency? You're 3-0 down. This urgency should have been there from the first minute. Big up. Tell her to subscribe as well. We need more subscribers. We're 4 away. I feel like we've been 4 away all day from 13.1k. Big up to all of you in the chat. I like these chilled watch-alongs. Oh, nice bit of cookie dough. Definitely Spurs v Brighton. Probably Man United v Villa as well. That would be a good game, and obviously affects Tottenham. Well, both those two teams affect Tottenham. I think that'll be it this weekend. Here's Matty Cash. It's funny, isn't it? Villa have now started to play. It's crazy. Here's Leon Bailey. Threads it through to Diaby. Diaby pulls it back. They're playing well now, Villa, but Chelsea are defending brilliantly, to be honest. Here's Jacob Ramsey. Back into Luis. Luis lays it after Bailey. Bailey, oh, he done all the hard work, and then the execution on the pass was poor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cook. Yeah. I'm all over that. Oh, and the bad jokes are continued. Chelsea are on the attack here, but Aston Villa got 5 men back. Here's Cole Palmer, though. Cole Palmer's had a shot from distance and easily saved after a deflection. Spurs forever, so you should be doing the City and Arsenal games as we're still in the title race. Yeah. I was thinking I might do the Man City game on Saturday. I might. I'm not sure. It depends if I go out Friday night, if you know what I mean. That pass there sums up Aston Villa. They're struggling, aren't they? They're really struggling today. Chelsea are about to make another change. Thiago Silva. He's what, 38, 39, whatever he is. He's coming on. You would have thought he might have the day off. His age, he might have a day off. 12 minutes to go. Cold night in Birmingham. He's bringing him on. Oh, dearie me. He's bringing him on his potch. I do like chocolate chips. Football fans are funny, aren't we? We are funny. By the way, Nottingham Forest are in the 95th minute of their game, and it's still 1-1. Looks like that game could be going into extra time, and then maybe penalties. Yeah, he's got good skincare, hasn't he? Old Thiago Silva. He don't look his age. Do I look old? Yeah, I look older than Thiago Silva. Of course I do. Wales v England in the rugby. It's all happening this weekend. It's all happening. Ivory Coast are 12 minutes away from the final of the AFCON. Yeah, really, really bad performance today. Really bad performance. But such is life. You can't win every game. Am I watching the Super Bowl? No, it's not really for me. It's too stop-start. Like, I feel like every 4 seconds the whistle blows and someone's caught a ball and then it's like 5th and down or something. I don't get it. It's all a bit. No, it's not for me. Chelsea are bringing on Nkunku and Thiago Silva here. They're bringing on Nkunku and Thiago Silva. And Nottingham Forest, Bristol City has gone to extra time. Well done to Bristol City. Hmm. You haven't missed anything, by the way. They've just been making some substitutions. You haven't missed a thing. Just me about to... Oh, that's a lovely, great big bit of cookie dough. Mmm. Mmm. So there's 8.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. This game pretty much done. This game is done, right? And unless we're going to have one of the craziest fightbacks ever in the last 8 minutes, but I can't see it. Villa look dumb. I'm sure Emery will have them in training tomorrow and won't be very happy at all. Chelsea just pinging it about. Not really going anywhere, but don't really need to at the moment. Aston Villa have won it back. They got fortunate there. Leon Bailey's got the ball. Leon Bailey's going to run at them. He plays a through ball to Diaby, but it's... No, they're just not at it. They're just not at it, are they? So, just over 7 minutes to go in this game. It's been a good game, to be fair. I thought from the first 10 minutes, I really thought we were going to be in for a classic. I thought both teams played well, and then Chelsea just dominated after that. So, fair play to them. Aston Villa will be asking questions. There will be some form of an inquest, I'm sure. Yeah, very poor performance from Villa, this. Really, really poor. Free SS Sports picks, as said, imagine Chelsea win the league and FA Cup and their fans still call for Pots to go. Can you imagine? 2 cups. Well, they've got Leeds in the next round at Stamford Bridge for a place in the quarterfinal. So, hey. What ice cream does Stewie like? Stewie likes any ice cream I give him that he's allowed to eat. Like, he wouldn't be allowed to have this because it's got chocolate in it. But Stewie likes cream. He loves a bit of cream. Okay. Here's Douglas Luiz. Can Villa make a fight of this in the last few minutes? They've gone out to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey's got Matty Cash on the overlap. He's tried to play it in. That sums it up. It was kind of nothing in the end. And Conor Gallagher, who's been excellent, has defended that brilliantly and then cleared it down the pitch. I think he's been excellent today as Conor Gallagher. But here's Villa again. Watkins into Leon Bailey. Up against Gallagher again. He dinks it in. And this time it's cleared by Badashile. They just look... This looks a very, very poor Aston Villa. And Poch can probably breathe easy tonight. So in the other games, Forest, Bristol City is extra time at the moment. Ivory Coast are 5 minutes away from the AFCON final against Nigeria. Hibernian 1, Celtic 1 in the 81st minute. And Atletico Madrid are still losing at home in the Copa del Rey after 53 minutes. And Chelsea have another player down. It looks like they're bringing on, now and Nkunku and Gilchrist are coming on. I thought Nkunku came on just now, but maybe I was wrong. Gilchrist is coming on for Chelsea. I think he's the under-21 captain, isn't he? Yeah. And Badashile has gone off. He's limping a little bit. He's gone off. Gilchrist has gone on. It's the 86th minute. I guess there'll probably be 6 or 7 minutes added on here. Too many stoppages in football these days, aren't there? Too many substitutions. I think it's a mixture of both. You've got to give Chelsea their credit. They've defended brilliantly. They've been very good in the midfield battle. They've been decisive up front. But Villa just haven't really got going, have they? They haven't got going. So a bit of both. I think it would be harsh to say anything other than that. I think Chelsea have been very good tonight. And Chelsea have just brought on, I'm going to pronounce this name. I'm going to try this. It looks like Bailey and Kamara have gone off, and Zaniolo and, let me see if I can pronounce this name, if they bring it up on the screen. Zaniolo and, oh, they're not going to show me. Is it Irabegium? I don't know. Aston Villa have brought on a youngster, and also Zaniolo. And they've given it away there. That really poor pass. Conor Gallagher's being crowded out here, though. Zaniolo immediately getting on the ball. He's fighting with Conor Gallagher. A good battle that. And I think the rest should have just let that go. Just two players fighting for the ball. So Badashile and Jackson off for Nkunku and Gilchrist. God, they've been so slow putting this up over ITV. Great ball by Douglas Luiz. No, it's not. It's gone out. I mean, yeah, lots of things have summed up Aston Villa tonight. And Boubacar Kamara and Leon Bailey off. I'm going to try for Tim Iroegbunam and Nicola Zaniolo. So Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 3. 88 minutes and 40 seconds gone. And Ben Chilwell plays one down the line for Sterling, but that's well defended by Jacob Ramsey. Sorry, Manny Gusto. Sorry, not Ben Chilwell. What am I talking about? Gilchrist just slipped into centre-half alongside Thiago Silva and Disasi. So it looks like Chelsea have gone to a 5-4-1 to see out the game. Yeah, you can see the formation clearly. 5-4-1. Here's Moreno. And it's a corner kick to Aston Villa. Yeah, Amy, I think the problem is once Villa went 3-0 up, it was... Villa went 3-0 down. There's always going to be a bit of a damp squib, wasn't it, for the last 15 or so. But we're about to find out how many minutes there are. Here's Jacob Ramsey tries to dink one towards goal, but it's being deflected away for another Aston Villa corner. Will they be able to make any of these count? Yeah, massive game for Villa on and Spurs, that game. Massive game, because if Villa do beat Man United, they are 11 points clear of them, therefore knocking Man U out of any top 4 race. Don't win it, though. And Villa have scored. Villa have scored a goal. 4 minutes of injury time to go. Aston Villa have scored. It was Diaby with the goal. It's Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 3. All a little too late. Too late. Good finish in the end by Diaby. Swept it home. It hit the post, went along the line and went in the other side. Yeah. Yeah, only 4 minutes. I don't know how there's only 4 minutes. Players have been down for fun, but look, it is what it is, and I'm sure Chelsea won't mind. Villa probably just want to get off the pitch. And here's Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling has played it into Malagusto. Malagusto back into Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling lays it off to Conor Gallagher, who good Cruyff turns, shoots, and a good save by Emi Martinez. And, there's a horrible foul from, was that Caicedo? Yeah, Caicedo, the foul, and it's going to be a free kick to Aston Villa. To be fair, yeah, no VAR dramas. No VAR dramas, as Mario said. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Here's Aston Villa again. Jacob Ramsey plays it through. Diaby's through on goal again. Is he? No. Great last-ditch tackle from Gilchrist. Diaby whips it into the far post. It's gone over to Matty Cash. Headed away from goal by Thiago Silva. And Villa have decided in injury time to make a game of things. Absolutely madness. Absolute madness. Waited this long. And listen, here's Matty Cash. Dinks one with his left foot to the back post. It's high. Moreno can put it back in. Villa they've nearly scored, but the keeper hangs on to it. Aston Villa finally making a game of it. And why couldn't they have done this in the first half? It was a header down. I thought the keeper was going to... Oh, no. Okay, he was just playing with him. So Aston Villa are going out of the FA Cup. So it leaves them in the Conference League and the top 4 race. Great take by Nkunku. Great touch. Has he got anyone to lay in? He's laid it off to Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher plays it back down the line to Nkunku. There's 1 minute of injury time left. Nkunku back to Caicedo. Back to Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea fans must be scratching their head as to why they can't play like this every week. They've played some really good football. They really have. Baffling. It's all got a bit scrappy in there now. Here's Nkunku, though. Nkunku lays in. Caicedo. He dinks it over the keeper, but Emi Martinez just got his hand there. Brilliant save. And with 30 seconds left, Conor Gallagher's going to run it to the corner flag. He's just teasing Zaniolo now. 19 seconds left. And he's giving it to Caicedo. And it's a corner kick to Chelsea with 10 seconds of injury time left. And they've been well worth their win tonight. Man of the match is going to... Have they given it to anyone yet? I'm not sure. They're just showing the Enzo Fernandez free kick again. Lovely free kick. You won't see many better than that. Lovely free kick. And that kind of sealed it for Chelsea, didn't it? And the game has finished. It is Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 3. I think Enzo Fernandez maybe being given man of the match. Poch can breathe easier for a bit. I thought, to be fair, Chelsea, many contenders could have got man of the match there. But hey, Chelsea have gone through to the next round. Chelsea winning 3-1 at Villa Park. They will play Leeds United at Stamford Bridge for a chance to go into the quarterfinals. So I'm going to leave it there, people. I've thoroughly enjoyed the last 2 hours. It's been a really good watch. Always nice and chilled. Much love. I'll be back on Friday morning for a morning show with SAVVA. I won't be live tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday morning. Take care. Much love. Smash the like button and subscribe on your way out, please, as we are only 3 away from 13.1k. Much love, everyone. Take care. And as always, come on, you Spurs.